Hey guys, welcome back. Look, 5 flip cups today. Woohoo! And I'm going with Halloween colours. So the oranges, the reds, a little bit of mustardy yellow. So that's what I'm doing. Now, I was just going to use my normal glue and water mix, and then I found this. I had this bottle left over from something else I was doing or practicing with, trying out. Glue, water, and golden gloss medium. So I thought, oh, let's use that. So I've used 1.5 parts of that. I did 75 grams, and 1 part of the Mont Marte, so 50 grams. And they're all the Mont Marte colours, and we'll see how that goes. It leaves a little mound, just a little mound, nothing too big. So hopefully that will be okay. They seem to have thickened up a little bit actually since they've been sitting there. Hopefully not that too thick now. Anyway, let's just go with it. So we've got black, red, orange, Naples yellow, black, a darker red, a lighter orange. That's just orange and yellow mixed together, and then a cream that I made. So yeah, all colours that I've made really. Now, this size canvas needs about 900 grams of mixed paint. It's a 30 by 60 centimetre, 12 by 24 inch. So I know it takes about 900 grams. And everyone's going, oh, it's too much paint and you lose too much. Well, yeah, you do. But if you don't tip it over, you know, to cover everything and stretch your cells, you're not going to get the look that you're after. So, I mean, feel free to try with less paint, but I can guarantee you that it won't work. So trust me, I've been doing this for 4 years. You need a lot of paint to make this work. Spot on treadmill silicone for cells. Let's do 3 drops. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. If you don't want to watch me layer paint, if you know how I layer them, this is a good time for you to hit that fast forward button and catch up with me afterwards. Because it does take a few minutes to layer all the colours. So as I said, 75 grams of pouring medium, 50 grams of paint. That's 125 grams in each cup. It's about 4 ounces in each cup. Okay, stir that in really well. Make sure you stir it in really well, otherwise you're going to have big blobs of silicone in your work. And then when you stretch them, they look like big worms. So stir it in well. It's not the amount of stirring that gives you the size of the cell, it's the stretching of them, tilting of your canvas, which gives you bigger cells. So that's, oops, you feel a bit thick. I'm going to add a splash of water to you. Just a tiny bit. So consistency is really important when you're trying to get cells. If it's too thin, your cells won't hold their shape and they'll just get big and wobbly. Too thick and they just sort of, they won't stretch, they kind of break, they get hazy, they get puffy. So yeah, make sure that it's the right consistency, just a little mound. You trace on the top, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's gone after 2 seconds, so that's what you want. Okay, so now start layering. And I tend to get 2 layers. Now, I made up a little bit more black and I split it into 2 cups because I don't want a lot of black. But I do need the black for the contrast. I'll try and go as fast as I can. I'm sorry, it takes a while. I could get up there and pause the video, couldn't I, and come back to you once it's done, but it doesn't take that long. I've been doing resin coasters with a friend of mine, Fiona. Hi Fee, if you're watching. And she's just left. She came over this morning to unmold and to paint the edges in gold, but 3 hours later, not that I minded, but 3 hours later, you know, we get caught up chatting and doing things, and so now I'm planning my next resin pour. After I've done this and had some lunch, I'll get set up for another resin pour. Oops, you feel a bit thick. Yeah, feel a little bit thick. Oh no, it's hard to tell. No, we'll go with it. So I've got, behind me, I've got 3 different colour schemes that I want to try with my resin. A purple one, a green one, and like this sort of copper tone one. So, and I think she's hooked now too. Doesn't take much, and it's easy to get hooked on resin. It really is. I was so scared to try it originally. I thought, no, it's too hard, you know, but it's not. And it's fun. And, you know, you're only doing little things, not like this where it's huge and you have to find somewhere to hang it or something to do with it. You know, if you're just making coasters, well, you know, they're easy to store, easy to give away as gifts, only little. And if you want to post them, it doesn't cost too much to post anyway, to ship them out. Now, as you can see, I'm going with the cream here instead of white, because white and red, as you know, makes pink. White and black makes grey, and I didn't want that. But I'll put a little bit of black on top of that. Don't know that I'll use all my black. I won't scrape it out. There's a little bit left. I can put it on the corners. Oh, you've always got so much in you because you're the first one. I'll start up this way. I'm going to have the dregs. What's left? Because the poor end cup doesn't get very much. I always start with more on one, and then by the time I got down to the other side, there's not much left. All right, let's try not to take too much time here. Let's get going. So I thought I might try and torch a little bit differently this time. More a selective torching. And I think I'll try my little torch, that one that I use for when I'm doing my resin. It's a little creme brulee torch. It's only got a tiny little flame, but I thought I'd just see how it goes. I haven't actually used it before for resin, acrylic pouring. I hope I've got enough yellow. There's not much yellow. It's only got 1 yellow, 2 oranges, 2 reds, 2 blacks and a cream. So hopefully we won't lose all the yellow. Probably will, now that I've said, well, hopefully we won't lose all the yellow. Stack my cups up. All right, so a little bit more black. And again, I probably won't use it all. I don't want the black to take over too much, but I just want a little pop of colour, a little contrast, I should say. Okay, back to the red. Nearly done, you guys. Nearly done. Thanks for being patient. I'm trying to go as fast as I can. So I decided to call my new puppy Ziggy. Z-I-G-G-I. Oh, Y actually. Ziggy. It's cute. And for those of you that are keen to see what I called her, I'll show you her again in an upcoming video. She's in the other room with the other dogs at the moment, giving me some peace and quiet in the studio without them barking. If I hear something outside. Okay, oh my gosh. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Here we go. Last colour. I may finish with a little bit of black actually, only because when I flip these over, this last colour that I've put on top is going to get basically stuck to the canvas and you won't even see it, will you? I'll just drizzle a little bit of black over the top, and that can be the colour that sticks to the bottom. I mean, I am going for Halloween, so I do want a nice dark contrast in there with the black. I just don't want it to take over and be too black, the whole thing. I'm not sure. We'll see. See what happens. I don't know if it'll work or not. Okay. All right, that'll do. Can't get any more out. Let me wipe my hands. Oh, phew, that was hard. Now, where is my little torch? Oh, there it is. So normally I would use the big boy. Actually, I'll talk to you about that after I've flipped. Hang on, let's flip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can count. I went to school, I can count. All right, go right up to the top because you will want as much of the canvas to be covered as possible. So yeah, I normally use my big boy blowtorch, but I'm going to use the little dude today and just sort of maybe do kind of selected cells. We'll see. I've been thinking about doing that. And so I thought I'll try it out today. I do want to try it out with a blue one as well. So that'll be coming up. And make sure we're still taping. Woohoo! Still taping. Okay. I haven't sprayed them with silicone oil because I thought I've got quite a lot of paint here, so I haven't sprayed the cups. I've got my palette knife to do the edges. I've got my corner catcher to catch the paint on the corners. Right. Are you ready? Let's do this. Okay. Oh, I don't like how it does that. I think the paint gets caught in the top there and drips. Let's see if I can go faster. And then not let it drip. That was better. Don't run away. Put a little bit back up the edge. Not that there's much left, but you can run a little bit up the edge, like so. What else have I got? Don't put it up the middle because it's pretty muddy. It's gone in, it's come out, it's gone in, it's come out. Don't put it back in up the center. Don't fill these in. Just get rid of those. They've done their job. Okay, now this is the area that needs the most covering, so we'll turn that around. Oh, sorry, I knocked you. Oh my gosh, I've just knocked my clothes as well and got paint on me. I haven't put my lines down. You know how I usually do my black lines? So I know where to put it back. Oh, that's not too bad, is it? It's not too bad. Okay. Right, now tilt, walk the paint down as you're going left and right. I'm going to just, where's my pen? I'm just going to mark it so I know the next time where I have to put it down, like so. Oh, not crooked, now we're crooked. There you go. How's that? Right, dilly-dallying. Now, let's, pretty heavy. Let's move this paint around. And put the corner catcher on because I don't want all the paint to run off the edges here. I don't like that though. Probably going to have to go. It's probably going to have to go. We'll see. See what happens. Come back. All right. So I think what I'll do is, because I haven't got huge cells popping up already, That's telling me that my mix is a little on the thick side, so I'm going to torch now and then I can stretch them. So let's have a little go at this. We'll see if it works. Just a little, oh, it's still giving me quite a big sprinkle though. It's not really doing what I was hoping it to do. Because it's still giving me about that width of spray. Yeah, actually I didn't think these paints were so thick, but they obviously are. If you get too close, you get a lot of oil coming up, and sometimes they can cause caterpillars when they all come up together. Right, that'll do for now. Just thinking about this section here. I should probably get it off now because I don't think I'll ever go back. So while the white of the paint's down here, I'll just take it off because I'm not going to get back there again. Okay, let's turn this around and not knock the tripod this time. Okay, so now we have to walk the paint back the other way. Don't have to use the corner catches this time because we want the paint to just flow over. Okay. Right. Got some really unusual colours there. That is not at all what I was expecting. I guess it's the black. Me and my black paint, I tell you. I say, no, I'm not going to put too much in because it'll be too dark, and then it's too dark. Right, let's just torch in a few little areas. You get some little cells popping up. This mix is much thicker than what I was expecting, although it's not my usual mix, is it? As I said earlier, it's something that I had left lying around. I just wanted to try it, but normally I wouldn't have it quite so thick. Are you running out, are you? We need to fill it up. A few more little dabs here and there. Dib, dib, dob, dob. So what I'm doing now is getting some smaller cells to come up because I've got some big ones already. See, look how cute they are. And I think it's a really nice contrast having these bigger ones and having the smaller ones. So I would suggest not to tilt again. Or if you're going to tilt, do it just ever so slightly, just to kind of grow them a little bit. But certainly you don't want to be moving a lot of paint off the surface. I'm just going to run my little palette knife under there. Did I have the black next to the yellow? I did, didn't I? I must have, because look, you get that baby poo icky green colour when your black touches your yellow. And I knew that. I knew I shouldn't do that. Did I do that? I have to go back and look at my video and see if I actually did that. If I had the green next, the yellow next to the black. Because I know I shouldn't do that. Loving these stripes. Love the stripes. That's why I do the flip and drags, because I love these gorgeous stripy striations you get. The only thing I don't like is when you get this half circle on the side there. This side, it's pretty much gone, but that side I haven't tipped it all off. Right, now I'm just going to move, oops, we're stuck. We're stuck. And move these a little bit. Just to kind of open those cells up a little bit that I've just torched for. Again, I don't want to move everything a lot because I'm going to destroy the round shape of the cells that I've just created, so be careful not to do that. So don't just go straight down. Now make sure that you go left and right. That way your cell stretches that way, but then it also stretches the other way so that it goes nice and round. Don't know if I want my stripes straight or whether I want them more of a curve. I like the curve there. I'm just keeping that. All right, so that's enough. That's enough torching. I'm happy with that. What do you think? It's very fall. It's very autumn, isn't it? It's really pretty. I really like this light orange stripe down the center. It's a good contrast between that black there. And you can see the cream. See how you got bits of cream through there? It looks as if my cream is quite thick, because if you look at it there, see, it hasn't got much in the way of cells coming through. So it basically says, yep, I'm too thick. The cells can't come through that top layer of paint. Rightio, I'm going to leave that. I'm going to take you down for a close-up. Yep, not at all what I was expecting, but oh, is it ever? Like, seriously, is acrylic pouring ever what you expect? Eh? I don't think it is. Okay, let's have a little peekaboo. All right, pretty cells. You can see that haze over the top there. That was the cream, and there's not much coming through. Those gorgeous orange, look at those, but there's not a lot of cells coming through. I mean, I didn't torch everywhere, you know, you can see where I've torched. I got the selective, I did selective torching to get selective clusters of cells. I've got a variety of different colours. Again, it's not showing up very, very well. Let me turn my other light off. There we go, turn the other one off. Sometimes it can just be a little bit glary in here in the old studio. So that's where that kind of greenish colour is on the edge there. I do like the orange. The orange is really popping. Look at that blending of the stripes there. That's nice, isn't it? It's pretty. More bright orange. The orange is really nice in this. Kind of looks like we've got a brown there, doesn't it? I guess it's the black and the orange together, making like that brown tone. Bit of a caterpillar there. Or I torched too close. So, yeah, what do you think? Do you like this one? Is it pretty? I like it. Okay, well, I'm going to get cleaned up and have some lunch and come back and do a resin. Look at these. I've got these, my colours I've got set up. I've got some greens, got some purples, amethysts, and some kind of, I don't know, it's kind of like a plum and a bronze pearly colour. So anyway, they should be yummy. I just demolded those. Right, back to this. So anyway, stay tuned for the next video. I don't know whether YouTube's sending out notifications anymore, so just come back and check every now and then. I do upload a video every single day, so yep, check out my latest ones. Right, see you real soon. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Bye for now.